Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to record a quick video to showcase the number one thing that you can do to keep your Forex VPS or trading VPS secure. If you spent any time using a VPS for trading, you are definitely familiar with the remote desktop connection program and how you would access the VPS using remote desktop. However, one of the fatal security flaws of using remote desktop is that by default, the remote desktop is open to the entire internet. This means that anyone can try to log into your VPS. They can see the login screen, they can guess the password, and they can keep guessing the password until they eventually crack it. So for example here, this is my VPS, but let's say that I'm a hacker or a bot and I'm trying to guess the password for this VPS to access it maliciously. I can enter the password, I can guess the password, click the OK button, and I'll get a message that the password is incorrect, and I'm brought right back to the login screen where I can continue to guess passwords and repeat this process, or use a bot to sit here all day and guess the password for the VPS until I eventually crack it, and then I have full access to your VPS. So with this security flaw in mind, New York City Servers has built a new feature in our security center to prevent this with 100% accuracy. With the remote desktop port restriction feature, you'll be able to specify the exact IP addresses or networks that can reach your VPS remote desktop. So for example here, you can click the Add My IP button, and your IP address will be entered into this field, and you can click Apply Restriction. Upon doing this, any outside traffic to the VPS remote desktop will be blocked, and only these specific IP addresses will be able to access the VPS. So to demonstrate this, I will actually change this to an IP address that does not belong to me. I'll enter just 20, which is not my IP address. And as you can see here, before putting this restriction in place, I have full access and full control to the VPS login screen. After clicking apply, this will make it so that only this specific IP address will be able to access my VPS. And since this IP address does not belong to me, I should not be able to see the login screen at all now. Let's test it. And as you can see, I can no longer even view the login screen at all. So if I was a bot or a hacker or someone trying to break into your VPS, this would make it impossible. I can't see a login screen, I can't enter the password. I get a message that the VPS is offline, even though it's fully online and you can access it. So this is a very, vital security feature if you take your VPS trading environment seriously and you want to have the utmost security possible. We highly recommend enabling the RDP port restriction. Our VPS control panel allows you to do this automatically, but you watched the demonstration. I was able to implement this in a click or two, and it was applied instantly. And now my VPS is as close to 100% secure as possible. So if you are using a provider that doesn't offer this feature, we highly suggest that you take a second thought about sticking with a provider that doesn't take security this seriously, because in our opinion, when it comes to trading and your financial information on a VPS, it's best to be as secure and thorough as possible. So this is why we implemented this feature, and we think it's a vital core feature that every VPS provider should offer. If you have any questions or need assistance with setting this up on your VPS, please feel free to reach out to us at newyorkcityservers.com.